That looks good. Hey everybody, let's talk steelhead trout. Fun fact about steelhead trout, it's really just rainbow trout that have been to the ocean, and it is remarkably similar to salmon, as you can see. Today's recipe really only requires 4 ingredients: a steelhead trout fillet, kosher salt, brown sugar, and then later you're gonna need maple syrup. The equipment that you'll need is one of these aluminum pans big enough to fit your fillet in, and also one of these cooling racks, again, big enough to fit your fillet, and a smoker. To start, we're gonna make a bed for the steelhead out of brown sugar and salt. And it's kind of subjective how much you're gonna use because you're gonna rinse it off anyway. You just need it big enough to fit the steelhead and also be able to cover it up on the sides a little bit. We're using about like a cup and a half of brown sugar and also about a cup and a half of salt. Well, kosher salt. Anytime we talk about salt, coarse kosher salt is the standard. Now we're gonna mix these together and make that bed. I don't usually do this with my bare hands. Now we're gonna put the steelhead fillet face down on the bed. And I'm gonna pull it up on the sides a little bit. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge for 2.5 to 3 hours. You really wanna make sure you don't go over that. Steelhead absorbs salt really quickly. Okay, now we're gonna rinse the fish and the pan to get all the big salt deposits off it. Keep in mind, the fish soaked up all that salt and you're not washing away any flavor. Now we're gonna put the fish on the rack, skin side down in the pan, and that will dry the fish evenly and form what's called a pellicle, which is kind of like a sticky surface that helps the smoke cling to the fish while it's cooking and give it that nice smoky flavor. Okay, so we've let it dry a little while in the fridge and it's got that sticky pellicle and it's ready to be smoked. So something with steelhead and salmon, if you cook them at too high of a temperature, they get this white gooey stuff. It's harmless, but it just doesn't look very appetizing. And how to fix that is you cook it at a lower temperature for longer. We're gonna set our grill to about 200 degrees. Let's get smoking. I think I should be right back.
There you go.
Now we're gonna let that smoke for about 45 minutes and then we're gonna start glazing it. No peeking. It's gotta be undisturbed for about 45 minutes. So we've let it smoke for about 45 minutes and absorb that smoky flavor, and now we're just basting it with maple syrup. That looks good. You can use any syrup you want, but we like to use maple syrup and butter pecan. And you're gonna do this for about every half an hour for the next 2 hours or so.
That looks awesome, dude.
That's looking pretty good. I think we're about done. Now it's just time to plate it and let it rest for a little bit. This is looking so good. So we're gonna let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then we're gonna dig in.
That's looking good, bud.
Yeah.
It's super tender.
There's still some albumin, but definitely less than it would have been if we just cooked it at a really high heat. You wouldn't really notice if you're not like looking at it like a long time.
Goodness, boy. That is awesome. What do you think, dude?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a big fan of fish?
Now it is time to try it.
Okay.
I think there's a hawk on our thing.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yonder. Wait, like look at this. It's like beef. That great part that like used to be connected to the skin. Like, I mean, the scales. How cooked is it?
Pretty tasty, huh?
Also, I rubbed some of like the brown sugar and salt into the scales,
Mm,
so like it gets the flavor. It kind of gets the flavor all the way through.
yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.